A table was set up inside a busy grocery store. On one day, it offered 24 different kinds of gourmet jam. Shoppers crowded around, tasting exotic flavors like kiwi and fig. The display was a huge success. It drew big crowds. The next day, the researchers changed the experiment. They set up the same table in the same store, but this time it offered only 6 kinds of jam. Far fewer people stopped to look. The table seemed less exciting, but at the end of the day, the sales numbers told a very strange story. The table with 24 jams generated huge interest, but almost no one bought anything. Of all the people who stopped, only 3% made a purchase. The table with just 6 jams had a massive conversion rate. 30% of the people who stopped bought a jar. More choice led to less action. This is the paradox of choice. It's a mental glitch where our brains get overwhelmed by too many options. We think more choices give us freedom, but they often lead to a kind of paralysis. Your mind sees a huge landscape of possibilities. It gets stuck trying to find the single best one, and in the process, it chooses nothing at all. Think about it from your brain's perspective. Comparing 3 or 4 things is easy. Your mind can hold the details. It can weigh the pros and cons. But comparing 24 things is a huge task. It creates cognitive overload. The mental effort becomes so great that the easiest choice is to simply walk away. It's a self-defense mechanism against decision fatigue. Now, zoom out from that grocery store. See this pattern playing out everywhere. Look at modern dating apps. You can swipe through thousands of potential partners. The choice seems endless, yet many people report feeling more lonely and less satisfied. The search for the perfect match becomes so exhausting that it prevents good matches from ever happening. This same mental gridlock appears in our careers. We are told we can be anything we want. There are thousands of job titles and life paths. This freedom can feel less like an opportunity and more like a heavy weight. The pressure to pick the absolute best path can stop us from starting any path at all. We stay frozen, dreaming of a perfect future that never begins. So the core conflict is simple. Our desire for the best option gets in the way of finding a good option. The fear of missing out on something better makes us miss out on everything. It's a trap set by abundance. Except, that's not the whole story. Sometimes, more choice is actually better. The key is expertise. When someone is already an expert in a field, they can handle more options. A professional chef looking at 24 jams can quickly filter them. They know what they're looking for. A beginner, however, just sees a wall of confusion. For the novice, fewer well-chosen options are a gift. For the expert, more options are a resource. So, how do we escape this paralysis? The first tool is to create artificial constraints. You decide the rules ahead of time. Instead of looking at every car on the market, you decide you only want a blue sedan under a certain price. You've just turned 1,000 choices into 5. This isn't limiting your freedom. It's giving you the freedom to actually make a choice. The second tool is a powerful mindset shift. It's the idea of satisficing instead of maximizing. A maximizer needs to find the absolute best. They will research endlessly. They will worry about their decision long after they make it. A satisficer, on the other hand, looks for something that is simply good enough. They have their criteria, find something that meets it, and move on, feeling happy with their choice. This brings us to a simple, powerful idea. Think of every potential choice as an acorn. You could stand in a forest, holding 1,000 acorns, trying to figure out which one will grow into the mightiest oak tree. You could spend your whole life comparing them. Or you could just pick one, plant it, water it, and give it the attention it needs to grow. The potential wasn't in having the most acorns. It was in choosing one and nurturing it. The most successful people don't have access to better options than everyone else. They are simply better at committing to a good option and making it great. They escape the paralysis of choice. They pick an acorn, and they start digging. The real question is not what the best choice is. It's what you do after you choose.